Łukasz Wowak, Polish-Ukrainian startup Bridge, and Emmanuel, Swiss family office. So I would like to tell you how it will be organized today. On the stage we will have participants and winners of startups in Lisbon and other contests. For presentation you're given 3 minutes. When the time is up, you hear that sound. The clock. It means that you have to wrap up. In this moment, I will also come up and will tell you time. I will do everything possible to, like you make the last joke and off the stage. After this 3 minutes presentation, our jury members may have questions. Also 3 minutes for the questions. So please be attentive if you have questions for our honorable jury. If you have the same question, you can collectively decide who will ask that question. So 3 minutes for questions and answers. Each participant is on the stage for 6 minutes. We'll keep track of time. There are criteria for evaluation. Those criteria for presentation of the idea, also potential markets and traction, scalability of business model, and competitiveness and uniqueness. Those criteria will be taken into consideration after the presentation. Our jury members will take 10 minutes at max to single out, in their opinion, 3 projects which stand out. All official rules I have announced. Let's support our participants with applause. The first innovative project is OSAVUL. One more thing, all presentations are in English. I had to say that, but you know.
Great, so let's go. Hi everyone, my name is Andrew and I am Chief Marketing Officer for OSAVUL, AI-powered solution to detect information threats. And let's start. So, disinformation is what you face every day. And why do you face it? Actually, because generative AI made information very cheap. So nowadays we have more actors who can spread this information at a lower cost, with more threats, with more channels, and we need a new solution. Look at these numbers in the US. US is a country that doesn't face any war or kind of crisis, but still the numbers are staggering. 2 numbers, like 40% of the news in social media is fake, and 20% of the people are affected by this fake news directly, say that disinformation is the real deal, and the numbers are staggering in the countries like Ukraine or Israel who are in conflicts right now. So disinformation should be addressed. This is why we invented OSAVUL. OSAVUL is an AI-powered solution that actually uses AI to detect threats, analyze them, and give you opportunity to share these threats with your stakeholders, partners, and within your organization. So we are rethinking the old paradigm of how disinformation was actually treated before and how we treat it now. Now we can spot disinformation with AI, actually automatically identify the threats, then we can give you a tool to collaborate with your partners, with your journalists, with your stakeholders to share these threats. And moreover, now you can track how you respond to this information. Are you effective at it or not? And of course, information security market is booming right now because generative AI enables actually actors to grow, to spread more threats, and we have legislature in place that calls to hold them accountable. This is why OSAVUL actually is a perfect fit, because we really deal with legal market here and we want to hold these people accountable for their disinformation. So why Kosovo is well positioned? From the day one, we have cooperated with state institutions, also with European Union and US partners to fight disinformation. We are tested with the real war cases, and also we have experienced founders who exited AI startups before. Also, we have innovative vision, we have unique data sets that help you identify threats and analyze them, and we have partners, as I said, in Ukraine, European Union, and USA. And our traction, so it's amazing, but I like it. The main thing and the main number here is people. 17 people dedicated to their work to analyze, to make our AI perfect. It can detect your information threats, it can actually give you more information about your threats, and actually develop product. We are fully operational since March 2023. We have 50 plus organizations in our client base, and we expect $1 million in sales in 8 upcoming months. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, questions?
Super. Ви вклалися в час. Answer questions. 3 minutes, please.
Yeah.
What about your competitors?
Yeah, so our competitors in Ukraine, I would not say them direct competitors because they can actually have different set of data that they analyze, but our main competitors in US are Blackbird, I would say. Also, not direct competitor, Meltwater, and that's pretty it, I would say. Ukrainian, not direct competitors, I would say they are here in some room, maybe Let's Data or Mantis Analytics. Yeah.
1 second.
Are you sure that you check all the competitors?
Yeah, sorry. No, yeah, okay. Yeah, actually we checked all the competitors, but these are the main who we actually pay attention to. Blackbird is one of them. They have a unique data set, they have a unique experience, and others are the combination of different stuff like we have, and more on their cover, which they cover for government, like US government. They are more military-based project, and etc.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, thanks for your presentation. Could you tell more about business model?
Yes, so basically if we talk about business model, we onboard our clients and have them contracts with them by project. So basically if you have a specific needs, specific project, there is a contract at a certain term, so you sign up for the contract and you work us with, on a contract-based model.
Any questions?
Maybe about my personality.
Thank you for the presentation. What are you looking for? Money, market, development?
Who is not looking for money? Let's be fair. Everyone is looking for money. Yeah, we are looking for money, but we are looking for clients as well, and for but market, we know which market we want to target. Actually, disinformation is a global problem, so it's not just Ukraine, not just Europe, not just US, also it can be Asian market as well. I want to say one thing before I go. Right now, I step in Lova's shoes. Lova's shoes right now in Ukraine are considered to be the best shoes to fight on the battlefield. War against disinformation is also a battlefield, and we want to become Lova in this battlefield. Thank you.
Супер. Дякую. Вклалися в час. І це було дуже потужно, я вам чесно скажу.
It was a really powerful presentation, so let's continue. Our next project is Drill Up. Мене звати Ярослав.
We are making an educational app for training in secure weapon handling and first aid. Imagine we are all passengers on the plane and suddenly hit by turbulence, and none of us, not even crew, were prepared for such turbulence. The same happening in the world right now. We are in turbulence, our world in constant turbulence, from war to floods, earthquakes, and overgrown farm usage. Our traditional systems were not prepared, just like crew. And in time like this, it's crucial to secure your own safety first, just like putting the oxygen mask on your face during the turbulence. Defend yourself. That's why we created Drill, a self-defense app that goes beyond traditional education. Our app includes interactive video tutorials on how to provide first aid and about responsible firearm usage. Every lessons and every exercise include feedback and progress tracking system. And we're also right now integrating AI, so we will be provide more personalized feedback on every training and more personalized experience for our users. Our system is working, like our app is working offline and online and available on many devices. We also want to add and planning right now creating content about safety for the educational institution, for the high schools and universities. We really stand out from the competitors with really unique content, unique features, and user interface. Our content is exactly was built on years and years of international professional experience. We want to build a community of veterans, students, professionals, and just civilians who want to know how to provide the first aid and understand how to use and defend yourself with a weapon. About our traction, we are targeting internationally, and right now we have more than 85 downloads worldwide on different Apple stores and Google stores. We also were certified by Brave One, and our Ukrainian armed forces use us. Also, we provide it for free for all Ukrainians for sure, and charge only $499 monthly for other countries. We're really proud our team. We built our team and have many years of experience in tech, business, military, and sports. And our aim is to build the community around our people and international organizations. What we're also proud, that's our fantastic mentor board, who actively contributing in our strategy daily. So, join us to creating a really new prepared generation, and download Drill, start your training, and be ready for any turbulence. Thank you.
Super. Answering questions?
What is your idea? How will you protect your solution before your current and future competitors that can copy your stuff you prepared?
Yeah, so right now we patented in United States. We have office in United States and Ukraine, so we decided to patent it, and right now we are finishing it.
Do you think it's enough to patent?
Like in normal world in regulation, that will be enough, because we're targeting internationally. Our main focus is United States. We're already working with EU, and so I hope that it will be enough to patent it.
What part of the project is patented?
The whole content inside the user interface, because that's not a marketing term, that's unique. Just download and you will understand. And also it's available in Polish, so because we target in Poland, so you can be aware in native language.
Okay. You talked a bit about your competitors. Please tell a bit more about them.
Yeah, if we were focusing about what we are doing, you saw the slides, we are firearm, yep, that may be scary for some people. But still, if we were looking about the combination of content that we have on our application that's combined with first aid and firearm, we also extended it with women's self-defense direction. So if we're talking about the competitors, there are mostly focusing on really targeting content that more about that specific firearm usage in United States, because some states can use weapon in their daily life, and they are really not really easy to understand how to use them. If we're talking about the whole world, it will be about self-defense. These lessons that you can find on YouTube, how to do this 1, 2, 3.
Okay, thank you. I would like. Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks. You have quite an impressive traction in terms of globally. What are your main challenges to expand in Brazil, Poland, and different countries? What are the main differences, how you approach to enter different markets? Thank you.
So, you know, to be a woman that's selling something about firearm, it's pretty complex. But if we're talking about the market, our idea starts in 2019 when the COVID started. So we decided to be like, so I want to use my firearm to training like my daily life. So I cannot go to their shooting place. Yep. So I do it at home. So we decided to start this application like a home application. And then when the war started, we understand that, hey, we need to help our country. So that's why focusing on firearm, it was pretty easy because it was really popular in Brazil for sure, and in Poland, because even in Poland on the government level, they educate their people on the military, like that it's important to defend yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Мені насправді дуже приємно сьогодні знаходитися тут і познайомитися з представником цієї програми, тому що мені 11-річний син показав цю програму і сказав: тато, я хочу, щоб вона була в мене теж на телефоні. А чому? Тому що він, знаєте, ці ігри, стрілялки, всякі Counter-Strike, все таке, я треба мати. Дякую вам за ваш продукт. Він дуже прикольний, класний. Включив. Я не знав. О, от воно як воно буває. Так, добре. Друзі, продовжуємо далі. Наступний проект Аспічі.
Hello, everybody. I'm Viktor Samoilenko. Thank you. CEO and co-founder of Aspici, serial entrepreneur. Previous startup company has a successful exit and was acquired by Harman Samsung. As well, we are enjoying good reputation, so our investors continue investing in us. And today I am presenting a disruptive pivot, which is actually was appeared as a reaction to full-scale invasion and mental health catastrophe in Ukraine. So I'm presenting VR PTSD therapy assistant. There are a lot of similarities between what is happening in Ukraine and worldwide. So there are different cultures, but actually billion of people suffering from the mental disorders symptoms. So cultures are different, but reasons and issues are the same. That is a stigma, that is a cost and availability of psychological services. What we are offering the possibility to scale it, increase capacity of psychological services with technology. The right one to use it is virtual reality. It gives the similar experience a patient can get in therapist cabinet. There is no distraction, no multitasking, but it is a little bit better because it can be used anywhere, anytime, and no stigma. We are building a software platform which includes application for the virtual reality, but instead of using computer graphics, we are building photorealistic experience to immerse fully patient into safe environment, interact with the metaphors, and basically not just receive a therapy, but get a psychoeducation. And in this way, we can really scale psychological services, providing accessibility and capacity. So we do have a solid traction. It is already 15 clinics in Ukraine, and 30 clinics are waiting for our services. We are signing up a commercial contract with nursing homes network in United States, and one large enterprise in Ukraine to provide it as employee benefit. We are combining evidence-based protocols. We are collecting massive amount of data. We do have very positive clinical research. It decreases main symptoms of depression, anxiety, and increase overall feeling, but as well at the same time it's increased capability of the people to transfer their skills into the real life. Definitely this data will push us forward in applying artificial intelligence technology. Our customers are clinics. We are increasing capacity, offering benefits to clinics, increasing the revenue streams, decreasing the capacity of therapists, and increasing amount of therapy for the patients. There is a team, and we are closing seed round of 1.5 million to scale to our services to United States and Europe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, thanks for your presentation. Looks like my favorite question for today. Tell us a bit more about competitors.
So first of all, it's a kind of blue ocean market, 10 billion size to be in 2025. It is around 10 companies who are acting in this place, and we do have a really solid competitor, which is XR Health, and at the moment they are doing pretty much the same we are doing in Ukraine, in Israel.
Thank you.
How it actually works?
It works.
What is the rule?
Yeah, there is a web application for therapists to register the patient, to register diagnosis, and select recommended program consisted from exercises.
It is like open method like Jacobsen or something like this?
Once again,
Like
please.
a Jacobsen method or deep breathing or...
It's more complicated. So basically, this part I have explained, it is for the clinics and for the therapists. And for the patients, he is just get into the right place, put in VR helmet, and there is a specific exercise.
So it's combined solution?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So yeah, we are getting much beyond the mindfulness practices.
What are the main financial incentives for the clinics and customers to use your solution?
So first of all, business model. So we are using subscription fee per patient, per helmet, which can be shared among the patients. So it could, the fee we are offering in the United States is $700 per helmet. They can decrease twice the load of therapists, and basically provide more therapy in terms of the capacity to the patients. So it's a kind of unique balance. We are decreasing kind of fee for the patients, offering more services because capacity is decreased, and therefore there is a possibility to generate a new income.
Thank you.
Any question? Any questions? Thank you very much. Дякую. Ми рухаємося далі і на...
So we are moving ahead. Next project is Xeon.
Hi everyone, pleasure being with you today. My name is Dima. I'm CEO and founder of Xeon, the open source game development platform. Did you know that only 1 out of 5 game prototypes actually make it to production, while the other 4 are abandoned? Building a prototype usually takes 4 weeks and costs around $10,000, which means that $40,000 and 4 months are wasted. To build a game, you need 3 components: backend, 3D assets, such as models, scenes, characters, vehicles, and so on, and feedback from early testers. What Xeon offers is infrastructure SDK as a service to handle backend, generative AI to create 3D assets, and a publication platform to collect feedback from early testers. And with this approach, creating a prototype will take not a month, but just a day. It will become a significant game changer for companies developing multiplayer games, Web3 games, metaverse worlds, blue-collar training, and personal education. Each of these subdomains has a sustainable annual growth. When we look at the competitive landscape, the majority of competition falls into a single-use development tool. You can also see some great names here like Unity and Ready Player Me. We do not try to compete with them. We actually stand on top of their shoulders. And placing Xeon will not fit into one segment because it combines a development tool, publishing platform, and a bundled toolbox. By this day, Xeon has a working product with customers, which bundles a variety of tools which are not accessible elsewhere. Next steps would be going live with our web browser version, integrating generative AI, open sourcing our SDK, and targeting more game engines such as Unreal and Godot. The founding team consists of 2 people. That's me, who has digital and product marketing experience. I managed a marketing team of 9 people who tripled website leads in just a year. I worked with Fortune 500 companies and savvy startups, and I managed a tech community of almost 2,000 people with over 30 events organized. Our CTO, Serdar, has delivered 7 projects as a CTO, has done over 100 modifications to existing games, and published a game with 500 app installs. We also have help of freelancers with technology, business, and 3D content. And finally, with over $300,000 in business, Xeon will need $1 million for the next 18 months. Thank you.
Супер. Ми маємо питання.
What is this one thing that distinguishes you from the competitors you showed us?
Yes. So currently there is a bunch of tools, each does single action, right? And for a developer to use those tools, you need to interact, to pull every tool, and then to write a lot of connectors between those tools so they communicate properly. That takes around a month, and that costs a lot because each of these tools has their own price. So what we did differently, we bundled all that into one system. Everything is aligned, works clearly, and doesn't need extra integrations.
Okay, and you are sure that your customers need this solution in this shape,
Yes.
right?
Our CusDev interviews show the same. We are currently discussing pilots with some bigger studios. So yes, we are on the right way.
So how the traction look like?
So we are currently pivoting. Previously we were a metaverse project, and we built all these technologies for ourselves. And now we realized that our backend is too cool to hide it from others. The previous traction was about metaverse, and everything we are doing for the open source SDK is currently just a customer development because we just are transitioning.
Wait, then from whom you have the feedback that what you do is a right way?
From game development companies
Okay.
and other metaverse projects.
Companies?
Yes.
Many?
Sorry?
Many companies?
So far 18.
Okay, 80.
18.
Okay, thank you.
No more questions. Thank you very much. Будемо рухатися далі. Пані та панове, наступний проект GeoS.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalia, I'm a founder and CEO at GeoS. Did you know that every third student in the world failed to graduate high school? Why? Because our kids were born in the digital age. They can't focus their attention for more than 1 minute in a row. They hate boring, long lectures with talking heads. Who knows these problems? Raise your hand. Oh, I'm a mother of 2 sons. I know this problem very well. We took into account clip thinking of our kids, and we have come up with a solution, GeoS, an interactive platform for learning math and critical thinking development. It's easy, like 1, 2, 3. You get to the platform, you take access to the videos and schemes, and you get results and enjoy playing math, learning by playing. We have grown 10 times during last years and reached more than 150,000 registered users, including our users from the United States. And we have 135 school partners. Unlike other VC-backed competitors in this category, we deliver a highly engaging, bite-sized chunks methodology with TikTok-style lessons, animation, gamification, AI challenges, and awards. Our all-in-one educational ecosystem proved to increase academic knowledge by 43% and children engagement by 90%. So, our business models for now is B2C subscription and B2B2C school annual subscription. GEOS is a marketplace for parents and tutors. Global e-learning market has great opportunities and is growing fast. Now we are entering the North American market, implementing our AI component, and we plan to reach 6 million happy users till 2025. It all would be a dream if not for our powerful team with educational and technological background, proven track record, and a big vision to change the school educational system and to bring affordable, modern, engaging learning globally. We have experienced advisors from Berkeley and California State Universities, as well as from the world of business angels. Now we are looking for our early seed round for scaling our project to the North American and European markets. And we plan to spend these investments for digital marketing and hiring professionals. Join us to build a better future for our children. We are GEOS.
Супер, прям як рекламна акція сьогодні у вас була. Прошу, ваше питання.
Natalia, thanks. Could you please tell us more about the pricing strategy? Do you have free trials? Because we see you have $90 per year for B2C customers. Can you charge them by monthly?
Yes, we have monthly subscription and annual subscription. And also, you can buy a product at home.
Do you have free trials?
Yes, we have free trials for schools. And for B2C, we propose a monthly subscription for all our products. You can try during this monthly subscription.
Okay, thanks.
Do I understand you well? You are helping the child that have attention disorder, right?
Yes, we help children to be engaged in learning math and critical thinking development.
Okay. I wonder if the digital app really help children to focus while they're focusing, and imagination is a clue in mathematics. I'm not expert, I'm just wondering.
Super question, thank you very much. We propose very short, bright, interactive lectures with animation. Only 4 or 5 minutes. We explain complex math terms in a very easy way with examples from the real life. And then we propose gamified interactive tasks. And during solving this task, children can earn points and then buy avatars and be at the leaderboard like in gaming. Yeah.
You are using imagination, you are using app to turn on imagination to show mathematical cases, right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
I got it.
Yeah.
Concerning the program, I'm watching that it's grade 5 to 9. On which country you base the program? Because I know a little bit well about mathematics, and I can make a huge difference between France and Ukraine, for which Ukraine has 3 years in advance for the same age.
I know we have right now we have localization for CE countries and for North American countries. We have a special North American curriculum, and now we are preparing our curriculum, localize it to European countries. We started from Poland, and then it will be UK.
So you adapt per country?
Yeah.
And you localize the application or
Yes.
something like that? Okay.
To each curriculum. It's not a big difference because it's a global math, but we have this difference and we localize it. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Отже, рухаємося далі. Пані та панове, запрошуємо наступний проект Numo ADHD.
Hi everybody, my name is Julia and I am helping adults with attentive hyperactivity disorder or ADHD. So, maybe nobody from you know, but more than 300 million adults struggle with ADHD worldwide, and it's been quite a hot topic since pandemic, because before we thought it's just like a boys condition, but actually like this percentage is the same, but girls just have different kind of ADHD, and that's why you see these like viral videos on TikTok. So people just like basically realizing they have some like neurodevelopment condition from the TikTok videos and start like guessing and then go and get a diagnosis. So let's explain what ADHD actually means. This is Sam, it's our user. She's a real female from a state of New York, and every day she struggles to get things done because she had a bad memory, she's like forgetfulness, executive dysfunction. It's hard for her to start tasks, to finish tasks, so she's like lost in her thoughts. She also feels lonely because all of her neurotypical relatives don't understand. They just can't understand her brain. And some like expensive coaching and therapy is like not available for a lot of people and also for her. And like traditional productivity apps, they just don't work for neurodivergent people because it's boring, and after some days they just forget about that. And here we are with Numo. It's a gamified, interactive support app for adults with ADHD. Here we have like AI-powered planning. We have here like super active communities that give peer support for people, and they can ask questions and support each other. And we also have neuroscience-based gamification, and that's why it's interactive, interesting, fun, and our users are like crazy about these tricks and rewards. And here you can see how Numo impacted life of Sam. So she actually, using Numo 130 days in a row, she completed more than 2,000 tasks in Numo, and she wrote like 50 posts. So like she's really engaging in community and feel better by speaking with people who are like her. We have a lot of positive feedback, and this is our fuel. Just in 12 months since the beginning, we reached to almost 500,000 in annual recurring revenue, and 4.k paying users in United States and other countries. We have pretty nice business results, so it allows us to scale. Yeah, as I said, we already like have some success in building organic acquisition and going to do different more things in the future. This is a huge market, and people spend a lot out of pocket on that. We have some competitors, but we are unique in using strong gamification elements and social features for referral growth. We are fast, young, and know ADHD firsthand because I have ADHD personally, and this is like my passion product. And we are raising our seed round to get to 3 million IRR in next year.
Okay, I see that it works from the business side, but do we have, first, how it actually works? Do we have the proof that it works? And do we have the proof that it works better than therapy and pills, medicines?
So yeah, it actually works because we have the people for whom it works and who have like 100.
How it works?
Yeah, so it have like a few parts. So like the first part, like you can plan your day because it's a big struggle for people with ADHD, not lost in house, and like go task by task and actually get things done, get rewards, and be happy about like getting things done.
Okay, but the main problem of ADHD people like me have problem with doing thing task by task, task by task. So what is the cure? How it work?
Yeah, so we are basically providing the tools that are super adapted for it, like for people with short attention span and ADHD, and they are able to do the tasks with our tool. Talking about like how we can prove that like it actually works, we are actually like in the last week of our first clinical trials that we are running, like 8-week clinical trials that we are running together with PhD in neuropsychology. So in the future, like nearest future, we will have data that like will really prove how it works. Now we have just a great feedback from our users.
Concerning the identification of a person having ADHD, there is false positive in this field. How you assess that?
Can you?
How you assess that the people has really ADHD and the application is for them? How you assess that?
So we are not. This is not critical to have like ADHD diagnosis. You can suspect that. You can, be like self-diagnosed, because a lot of people, they cannot access the diagnosis in Europe and United States. Some people, especially females, they have to wait for years to get the diagnosis. And then actually, what should you do with diagnosis? Just like get the medication, and that's all. So like you still need behavioral changes. So like our goal is to help all people who have like executive dysfunction, let's say, to live a healthier and happier life.
Are your users diagnosed by DIVA or some normal tools to diagnose ADHD?
So like we provide like the free ADHD assessment from World Health Organization, and also we have, so like some of them are diagnosed, some of them are self-diagnosed, but they still get help from the product. Thank you.
Мені сподобалося, що в журі ще залишилося питання, і мені дуже
I like that the jury still have questions, and I'd like you to have an opportunity to talk to each other during the next break. So we move on, and we're grateful to the next project. Вся упаковка скоро повинна стати повторно використовуваною або перероблюваною. Зараз дуже великі є відходи від полістиренової упаковки, яка розкладається 500 років. Тому ми презентуємо цей продукт слаб, який складається з натуральних продуктів. Це міцелі грибів і сільськогосподарські відходи. Це матеріал надає такі функції, як термоізоляція, водостійкість. Він 100% біологічний. Він може використовуватись в різних сферах. Це електроніка, упаковка для одягу, для фармацевтики, для засобів, для
Customers, we already have loyal clients that bring us 10k euros monthly revenue, and moreover, we have clients like HP awaiting for our production line to be finished. And speaking about pilots, L'Oreal and Samsung, to name a few. But innovation itself is not enough. What we did is we unlocked scalability. We created an automation producted line based on our own patented technology that will allow us to produce on industrial scale. This way, we can create a network of small containers that fit whole production in it and deploy it around the world, everywhere. We have two business models. First, packaging as a service, where we provide our clients monthly based using our long-term contracts. And second, licensing of the technology, where the 40-feet containers productions are sold to corporate clients with 5k euros monthly fee of service. World packaging market is currently more than 1 trillion euros annually, and the biggest and the fastest growing segment of it is sustainable packaging. That's why we aim in the next 5 years to grab a segment of 1 billion euros market share. Imagine an impact. Every time you're buying a new shampoo or a new phone or your favorite perfume, you're reducing CO2 emissions, saving water, and saving place on the landfills. Speaking of funding, we already closed our pre-seed round while being an alumni of Techstars Accelerator. Our team has amazing people in it, 2 co-founders with complementary skills in biotechnology, engineering, and project managers, and leaders in fashion, art, marketing, and logistics. Come and join us in our journey. I'm Daria from SLab.
Супер, круто.
It's cool.
What is the purpose of your presentation today? What do you want to achieve?
You mean what we are looking for?
Yeah.
Well, we are looking for smart money.
What do you mean by smart money? What do you need exactly?
Well, we are not struggling looking for money, but we could use some smart advice with money.
Okay.
Do you have any competitors? As usual, my question.
Yeah, for sure we have. Our biggest competitor is Ecovative. And mostly, if you see a mushroom startup, it's a licensee of Ecovative. But what I can say, our production is twice as cheaper as Ecovative, and our lead time is twice faster.
In terms of scalability, there is definitely high demand for the packaging, right? Will you be able to meet this demand? And how long it takes to grow the packaging? Because, as I assume, it grows, right?
Yeah, it grows, so it takes 7 days to grow, but you can start growing as much packaging as you want. So it doesn't matter if it's 50K or 1 million packages, it's still 7 days. And yeah, I believe using our mini factories technology, we can unlock scalability, because of course building in gigantic production is not the best option for a startup, but building a lot of the same small, why not?
So the patented nexus in the project is technology of production.
Yep, we are protecting the way we produce it, and we have currently 5 patents filed.
European,
Yep.
international, okay.
По-моєму, питань більше немає.
I don't think there are any more questions. I think it was not a presentation of startup, just proposal to get the franchise. So you're welcome. Let's move on. We still have 2 projects, and we want you to be in the focus. We're inviting another project, Meltwater Club.
I believe everybody is tired a little bit, right, already? So, we're going to talk about water purification a little bit. It's not as scary as the previous Bugo in Mansylvania, but still. So, at Meltwater Club, we developed a technology of next generation for home and business. I usually start with this question, did you drink water today? We all did. We see all these glasses and water bottles, but did you actually know that producing 1 glass of this water is around 6 other glasses are gone wasted. So meaning that common technologies are producing a lot of wastewater. And in terms of, we are in real trouble right now. We are getting it. So 500 million households worldwide uses non-recyclable water filtration systems, and 99.9% of all desalination and purification technologies are filters or reverse osmosis. We all are knowing them. And in average, over 12 filters are used in 12-month period by 1 household. Most of us does have those filtration systems installed in our kitchens. So, and by using this, we throw 2,500 plastic bottles in equivalent on yearly basis, even when drinking filtered water. So at Meltwater Club, we are around to change this situation forever. So current technologies are expensive, they require chemical mineralization, large wastewater production, and consumables are non-recyclable, which is a horrible situation out there. So we are here to change it. With Meltwater Club is the world's most advanced technology for water purification for home and business. We made to do this some key features. It's zero costs for lifetime service. It's economy. No filters or consumables are needed to desalinate and purify water. We use only freezing process to do this. This is natural water purification device, and this features a lot of functionality like hot, cold, sparkling water, and ice in one. So, yeah, we are currently developing the app that will connect all of our customers and will connect all of our machines. Other ways, it's a healthcare as well. So, some of the competition. At Meltwater Club, we have like 1 cent per liter of pure natural water. Another competition, for example, talking about Meet.co and ProAqua, these are European ones. You can see the numbers. Yeah, this is our great product line. So it features Home Edition that we are going to launch earlier next year. And we already sold some prototype devices for over 100,000 euros in Ukraine. So we have the commercial for Horeca. Basically, it's for hostels, hospitals, restaurants, yachts, etc. And we sold them for now around 300,000 euros in Ukraine only. Also, we are featuring Potable, which are, okay. We're finally over, but we're still going to end it up. All right. So in cooperation with that charitable organization, we provided 900 children with our technology for now. And the market water pollution size is increasing and fulfilling every year. So we are planning, I'm not going to talk about this, business model is what's really important over here, that we are having one-time sale in the subscription mode, which is very important for our customers right now. Great team making it happen. I'm Andrew, the founder, and we have like around 7 to 8 in-house employees for now. Our financials, we locked 415 sales this year, and we are planning to lock 2 million euros next year with our partners. This is the climate impact. So over 100 kilos of plastic are going to be saved next year, and 5 million waters as well. Some of our grants and partners we won, and I'm going to talk about this. We are top 100 startups by USF, and some of the experts in the commission probably been there today. Yeah, we already is great attached about the media, and we attended a lot of expos like CES, London Tech Week, Ukraine Recovery, and others. So we closed the seed round investment, and we are not looking for this right now. So please feel free to answer your questions. Thank you.
How it works? I understand icing, yes, kills bacteria, but in terms of filtration, how do you filter the water, the odors, bad tastes?
Great question. We do not filter the water. We use freezing process to remove particles from water. So basically, we've been developing this technology for the past 7 years. I started this company when I was in high school, and we attached a lot of scientists to work on this case. So we were wondering, what does freezing process? It separates actually the contaminants and pure water. And we developed the technology to this way that it actually, we only freeze pure water to do this. Yeah.
What happened to the contaminant?
Excuse me?
What happened to the contaminant?
Chemical contaminant. Yeah, we actually have water production, bottled water production right now concerning our technology. You mean the water, how it's in terms of contaminants, what we clear and purify? Well, basically anything. We worked with Kuwait Ministry of Water and Electricity, and we worked with Qatar in terms of desalinization, so we can remove salts from water as well. So basically, most of the contaminants are working with us.
The question was what you do with that.
We do not, basically most of them, except nuclear contaminants. So yeah, this is what we cannot purify using our technology.
Can you tell a bit more about scalability of your product?
Yeah, right now we are we are actually building our first assemblance line right now in Ukraine, and we are planning to launch next year the home devices for Ukrainian market. And the next, like in 2 years period, we are going to enter the Saudi Arabia market, as well as we are having the partners there to scale that technology.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Потужна презентація, потужна технологія.
It's a powerful presentation and powerful technology. I just imagined that the representative of the company will say, we have so many ideas, and we will turn water to beer. It will be interesting for all of us. Let's move on. I invite the final presenter of today's speeches. Ladies and gentlemen, the project Knowledge Gator.
Intelligent agent for extracting knowledge in pharma industry. Top pharma executives spent at least 1,500 hours reading annual reports of their competitors, clinical trials, and other data, without even taking into account time required for its deep analysis. We reduce this time to 1.5 hours. And we do that by combining data from all these sources and extracting superstructured knowledge to databases with highly personalized and interactive content according to user's query. And all this data can be updated with fresh data with our advanced AI in real time. So, real case. Our client had a list of a few millions of life sciences companies that he had to filter. They tried GPT-4 and got 60% accuracy for $87,000, and we did the same with default model for just $5K and with accuracy of 79%. So market is huge, is growing obviously, but we started with healthcare and life sciences due to our own expertise and knowledge, and then we're going to venture into broader markets and segments of NLP. And there we have two competitors types, giant ones and narrowly specialized ones. And we combine their main advantages that are scalability and cost-effective customization. So on average, our model will be fine-tuned, including annotation and model retraining just in 6 days with highest accuracy to any business case and data type. Business model is twofold, and we combine standard B2B outreach with the B2C2B approach, deploying our models on various software marketplaces. And we have a proven technological advantage by winning world-class computational biology contests endorsed by FDA and publishing respective research in top-tier scientific journal. And we have business traction as well, so growing revenue from product, 5,000 API users just in 3 months without paid marketing, and good conversion numbers. And we have some visibility. We completed top-tier startup programs. We have been published in news, and we are among top 100 founders by Ministry of Digital Transformation and other organizations. And our team is great fit for these companies, so we combine healthcare expertise and top-tier AI engineers with research background. And by the way, I'm Valery, and I quit prospective career of surgeon to make this company profitable. And in order to do that, we need $500,000 proceed in order to get to $500,000 ARR in a year by finalizing the product and investing into sales and marketing. So I invite you to explore resources, and let's get in touch if you're interested.
Did you get feedback from CanView? Have you done pilots with them? What is the initial feedback for your services?
So currently we have a contract, and we work with not giant, but it's a top 1 company in the sector of providing chemicals to pharma and biotech, and they possess indispensable and very unique data, so we will conquer markets together. And we got 1 pilot, but it's still on early stage with really top 20 pharma company, but it's very early stage, and I'm not that much talking about that because it's too early.
Thanks.
What real problem you solve?
So the problem, the process is called data enrichment. And the problem is that you have lots of data, and eventually all data will be placed into the spreadsheet. And the data that is not in your spreadsheet It's not available in public databases, and it can only be found in scientific articles, clinical trials, and other millions of unstructured textual data. And you need some solution that will process all this data and extract key values to populate your spreadsheet in real time to provide value to your customers or do your R&D or competitive intelligence process, whatever.
But why I need to know all these details? Why should I need it?
Let's a real life example. If I sell you some chemicals, okay, and you ask me, I need more data about these chemicals, what will you do? You'll come to us and buy the solutions that can populate your database and provide more details about your products.
But what kind of chemicals you mean?
Some components from which drugs are produced. Some,
You mean medicines, right?
Yep.
Pills.
Yep. Or drugs.
Better solution. A joke, right?
Really?
Yeah. I believe it's good to know what is inside the medicines, but why? Why? If I use the pills, I trust the doctor. I cannot understand why I need to know this.
You shouldn't. It's just not about you. It's about pharma companies. And I started this business to work exclusively with pharma companies. I'm a doctor by education, but I'm not that interested in healthcare as in pharma, because in pharma I can actually develop my business and sell the company to pharma companies. So I will sell solution to pharma companies who need my data. So.
Okay. Thank you.
Дякуємо.
Thank you.
Дякуємо вам. Нормально.
Thank you. So, the jury board allowed us 3 minutes for presentation. Dear jury board, you have 3 minutes to articulate what are those 3 most prominent projects, and also address the audience, how you can assess these projects. There were interesting questions. I'd like you, with your applause, support those projects. I will name them in reverse order. Knowledge Gate, or Knowledge Gator, who liked it? Let's applaud. Thank you. I really personally liked it. Project Meltwater Club. No, you have to decide, because it's the same applause as lab. Numa ADHD. Great. Geos. You can see who are the parents. Zion. I will spend more time. Question to Zion, the representative. During the first wave of pandemic, was it you who made the platform for online marathons, webinars, workshops and events? It was you, right? You were called Zion at that time, right? I participated in one of the projects where the avatars were running. So your applause, unfortunately, no microphone. It's cool that you're sitting at home and you're running in some space, your avatar. Now it's for you. That was a start, and now you can use it. Speechy. Super. Brew up. And Osawol project. You're my favorites. So the jury, you had time to single out 3 best projects. Who will present. We had replacement in the jury during the first presentation. We had one more member in the jury board. With your applause, Nikita Azarov, startup lead from GreenTech company. Lazarev is my name. Azarov is sorry, Lazarev. Nikita Lazarev. Sorry for misspelling your name. So who will report first? Great. Are there any clarifications or questions you need to ask to the presenters? You had time to talk to each other. I said you have 3 minutes, so you need more time, right? Will 1 minute be enough for you? 3 minutes. Okay. Person came from Poland, so we should give them 3 minutes. Friends, it would be correct if I request you once again to applaud to all the partners who participated in today's event. Also, your applause to the organizers. I think special thanks we should award to the donors. Thanks to them we have this event. While the jury is still thinking, your applause to the projects which presented their babies today. It's really cool. Thank you. You need more time. My personal feelings. When the representative of Meltwater Club said that he founded his company when he was at school, that triggered me, and it was what grade? 11th grade. So you started that company. I have a question to you. How you legally documented it? With the help of your parents, but you registered it for yourself, because the parents would say, it's mine. No, super. So the jury is ready, the floor is yours.
Lady first, okay.
Можна я буду українською, да?
If I may speak Ukrainian. We just talk to each other, and I'll express my opinion.
Наступний my favorite Jews.
The next one is my favorite, Jews. And Zion. Zion, Jews, Islam. So we need winners on the stage. Let us look at you once again, and your applause. Zion, Jews, and Islam. Thank you, and I would like you to talk to them after the event, and someone wants to say something. Please don't see in our questions some bad things, read them as, take them as an advice, because the questions which appear in our heads, they may ask you those questions at your next speeches, which may be more important or maybe more stressful. So each of those questions I asked, I had the reason I didn't understand something. That's very much correct. You said everything right.
The performance, because I know that it's not that easy for being on stage. So congratulations for all what you did. It's good. Congratulations for the 3 winner. For the question that was not answered, I highly advise to search for these answers if you want to go further, particularly for fundraising. So that's very important. But you do what you want with my advice. So congratulations. Happy to talk with you.
Окей, тоді. Чути мене? Подякував перше всім учасникам.
I would like to thank all the participants. It was a cool show. As you understand, my favorite question was about competition. It's also an opportunity for you to look what are the advantages and how you demonstrate, how you present yourselves in the market and what makes you different. Because that's what they want to see, and that's how the jury assesses you. Thank you. We have met many of you, and we've seen your pitches on many occasions, and it's a pleasure to see that you are getting better and better every time. So it's a success and it's improvement, so let's continue with that success. Thank you. Thank you, and I would like to thank you that you are made in Ukraine, and your applause. So all the participants come here, we'll take a family photo. Everybody who presented their project on the stage, we invite you here.